My name is RighteousNicky, and welcome to another Overmind game. We're going to be playing on Braxis Holdout. Bans are going to be Genji and Raynor. I don't know about the Raynor ban. I think Raynor is... I mean, he's pretty strong still, but... I don't know. I guess for the 4-man on Braxis could be pretty good. White man Garrosh. Garrosh is very good for controlling the point. First pick Tyrande from our side. Tyrande, very strong hero at the moment. And they're gonna force double front lane Diablo Iriel. Now, I was originally planning to go Chromie, but I just don't like double dive tank into Chromie, man. And as we are going to be having a Keltas here on the 4-man, we do need a soul laner. So, I sometimes, and you probably know from this video's thumbnail that it's gonna be a Valla video, that sometimes I really like to go Valla on the soul lane. Now, there are very specific situations when you wanna do that. First, you need to know who the soul laner is. And most of the time, so Valla works versus a melee soul laner such as Iriel, Sonya, Malteo, Leoric, and so on. I wouldn't suggest it versus Blaze, but generally versus immobile heroes that you can kite, you can do pretty well. Dehaka sometimes as well, but I wouldn't suggest always versus Dehaka because he has global pressure. And you need to also know that you have a mobile assassin banned. So Genji is banned, only one could potentially counter him here is Zeratul, but they have only one pick left, so it's very unlikely. They're going to follow up by Morales Mephisto. Now this is a very interesting combo. Morales cannot really buff anyone, but she can call Medivac for this map through the points, which is pretty cool. And now actually for a moment I thought that maybe Arthas could be a very good pick because generally Syndragosa is decent on this map and Syndragosa is very good to engage on Morales. But I felt like we would lack some damage if I go Arthas and double support into Mephisto. I thought that he would just get free shields and Morales can sustain him and we won't be able to kill anyone. So I went for the greedy Valla pick here. Last pick for them, go down. Wave clear for them. So they're gonna go double mage, double tank, and a pretty hard healer. And both teams are going to have a very interesting composition on both sides. Double support for us, double tank, double mage for them. And of course on level 1 you want to be taking Caltrops on Valla. Now this is a very greedy build that I'm showing you. And from people that already know from older videos on Valla that I've showed you, you already know a bit. But for the new people, Caltrops, it's a bit slow to complete early on, but definitely worth the reward because it reduces the cooldown of your E vault from 10 to 5 seconds. So your kiting potentials are doubled. Also, you leave a trail of caltrops behind you, which can swallow the enemy, such as Syrio, to be kited even easier, even more easier. Now, this is going to be a long matchup on the top lane, and I'm going to be doing some mistakes, and I'm going to be doing some successful attempts until I learn how the player Iriel is playing, how aggressive he is, what he uses to his advantage. At the moment, what he uses to his advantage is the bush. He hides in the bush, and he has actually been doing a lot of damage to me. I've been trading pretty decently versus him, but the problem is that I already was forced to use Fountain, and he has health sustain on level 1 and I don't. So I need to be taking even less damage than this to be able to stay in the lane. So for the moment I'm actually doing pretty bad, because I mainly have been getting hit by his wings. I don't know which button on his ability was, but I just gonna call it wings. This time he missed, so whenever he misses something you really need to return with aggression. Even if it's a small hit shot, you just need to return the aggression. And also what you need to be doing in the meantime is keep your trait passive stacks on 10 all the time, so you can complete your Caltrops quest as soon as possible. You want that timer to be filling up. Now what you want to be doing, I just saw a little trick there. I use my multi-shot to try to aim it not only on the wave but on the bush as well, so I can reveal the Iriel. Now that's a very bad move from me, because I let Iriel come very close to me, and I think I pretty much died here. Yeah, the wings, I tried to bait her a bit, but yeah, pretty much she is gonna destroy me. So I learned from this death. Now it's not a good death, but you need to understand that I don't play Valla soul lane that much, and I don't play the matchups that much or the players that much. So there is really a very big learning curve to understanding when Valla is good and how to direct yourself towards every particular enemy. I'm gonna call out to my team that Ireo is going bot, and see, I think my 4-man lane has been doing pretty well. I'm not watching them so because I'm trying to focus on my play, but I think they've been doing good. Ireo is in fact on the bottom, so I need to cap this so we don't lose some objective value, so that's fine. So what I'm going to be doing after I die is that I'm gonna try to play it a lot more passively and try to be a lot more patient when it comes with my aggressiveness. I want it to be a lot more calculated this time around, and for now I'm just gonna be pressuring the tower, so I force Ireo to come. I'm pretty sure, yeah, she's on the objective, so I just wanna go back. She's coming with the mount. I tried to dismount her with the Q, but I missed. She could have had a pretty good opportunity to engage me there, but she missed it. So I'm just gonna caltrops, slow her down. She did trade a bit more damage onto me, but I still have the range. She's popping up the wings, so this is a time... Oops, yeah, I did manage to outrange it. And this is a time where I can do a lot of free damage on her and punish her. Now, again, bam, whoops. She got baited again and almost took like 40% of her HP, which is a very good trade at the moment. We are playing it a lot more smartly than last time. Trying to keep the distance away from her a lot more smartly. Now I cannot go on the objective, but I hope that my team caps it, and I hope that I soon can. She did land it this time because I was a bit too deep onto the wave, and I think I should have used one of my abilities to reveal her, but generally a bad move. This time I did manage to not get hit, and I'm gonna have to fountain. So their team is getting the objective. I did get the caltrop, so that's very important now. But I lost my 10 stacks. Again, Ireo just punished me for my mistake there. Again, I should have just revealed the bush there before going towards the wave. This time she won't be able to do it, and I started to do a lot of nice damage with my caltrops as well. I'm gonna caltrops in front of her, do that caltrops damage, and bam! That is how Ireo decided to overextend, and she got punished. We are going to be able to stop the objective on 94. Hope my teammates can return the pressure on the bottom, but in the meantime, with dead dealer, with level 7, with Ireo dead, I can finally start turning the tides of this lane. And what I want to do here is just hard push, try to get the top tower, and this way I'm gonna start having some very good advantage when it comes for me to start pushing. I'm just gonna be wasting a lot of stuff because I know Ireo is coming very soon. She's probably gonna go for the objective and not for the wave, which could be a bit of a mistake. Yeah, she lost a bit of experience because of that. And I cannot show at the moment. What I can do, I am getting some vision on the bush here. Oh, she was here. I think she just wanted to jump on a minion wave there, and I'm just gonna be trying to get my 10 stacks up. Also went for the auto attack speed on level 4. Very cool talent, especially when you complete the quest. You get the extra auto attack damage per auto attack, which is very good, but it's a bit of a hard quest to complete, especially versus a team that you cannot hit. Now, he did hit me there. That was a very slow move by me, but I really didn't mind it because I was very close to my towers. Now, I did expect that this time. I knew that he was in the bush trying to do that, so I did manage to react accordingly. He's gonna do that again. Bam, caltrops, gonna get swallowed, gonna trade a bit more damage. And at this point, even if I'm so low on HP, I'm starting to get a lot more confident, knowing how Ireo is gonna react and knowing how much pressure, how deep I can go to trade with her. Now, they did secure the objective, which is very unfortunate, but yeah, that was mainly from the... Oh, I got hit there. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, she went for the double jump, and I think I'm gonna die. Oh, she almost killed me there. Wow. Now that surprised me. That surprised me because I didn't expect that she would do a double jump. I guess this is a talent, if I remember correctly, Ireo. If she hits full cast wings... Oh, she overextended there, but she's getting healed. Mephisto coming in. It's a full-blown team fight here. I'm gonna be keeping my distance, try to get some of the Zerg, and not deal that much hero damage. I see Diablo, I see Mephisto, I see Ireo, but I'm still pretty low. I don't want to overextend because if you dive deep with Valla, you're just gonna get destroyed. Diablo charging in on me. He's not going to be able to get the throw there, and we're gonna get our first kill there. Dol Keltas is also gonna die. I did get healed very nicely here, and at 10 stacks I can do a lot of damage, but I still want to keep my distance away a bit from Mephisto. I'm a bit low on mana. Seems like Johanna is getting healed by the Trande. I just really want to clear the Zerg because they're doing some very easy 4 damage and then go to the enemy team. They do have a Morales, so I need to be a bit careful here. I'm on the 4-man, not a soul. I'm just gonna do some damage on the Mephisto. Gonna go for the Rain of Vengeance. And I don't know why my team is pinging me here. The soul lane has been top, not bottom. Maybe they want me to stay there, but I think sending Valla versus the Zerg wave is fine. Some extra Zerg wave damage. I think in this situation you just let Rand take the soul lane on the bottom or something, and let Stuk off top as well, because the silence is also pretty good. But so far, Irio did manage to kill me a second time there. I'm gonna read the talent here. Yeah, Holy Avenger reduces cooldown to 1 second. So she can potentially use wings 2 times if she hit me the first time. So I need to be playing even more careful now. She's gonna go very greedy for the fort there. But I think what I did here is I used my random vengeance for wave clear. No, I didn't do it here. But if I sometimes like to do it if someone goes very deep for the fort and I just surprise him with a wave clear damage. Now I'm gonna be on 10 stacks, gonna be pretty far into the level 4 quest as well, and I'm just going to be waiting for Irio to show herself so I can start trading with her again. Gonna review this bush. She was there indeed. I'm gonna lose my 10 stacks there. I did go very greedy. I'm gonna stun her once. Now the reason why I went there very greedy is because I wanted to keep my 10 stacks up, but that was too slow, so I need to charge them up again. But since we have the mercenary camp, Irio is gonna be in a bad spot. I'm gonna trade with Dead Dealer, another ultimate there. Gul'dan Fear isn't not going to be expecting that I was gonna turn in that direction. I'm actually still gonna stay here and trade, but Gul'dan's range is a bit too much for me. So I think I'm just gonna back away. I'm gonna call out to my teammates that he missed the ult. And yeah, we did manage to recover from this gang. Now, level 13 is the biggest peak of Valla's 1v1 potential on the soul lane. Because you can get the heal sustain, and I can just tank face Irio with my heal sustain, because no damage you can do, I cannot out sustain. But here the Mephisto ult is gonna come in, gonna do some damage to me, gonna swarm me, so that's not good, very good for me. Gonna multi-shot, just gonna stun her and force her to take damage, because she cannot go in the other direction anymore, because the wave is cleared. But she's probably gonna try to wing me here. I'm keeping my distance, I wanna... Yeah, she did hit me, she has another wings now. Whoops, yeah, I think I actually might died here. Dead Dealer, oh, the Caltrops. She is gonna use her ultimate, but can I finish her? Gonna pick up the bubble. Gonna have another Caltrops with the Q. I think going extreme roll and she's gonna die mid there. Excellent, man, that's what I like to see. You know, I actually started this fight with a bit of a screw up, but I did manage to, just the raw damage of Valla just helped me there to finish it off. So now with the level 13, I'm just going to be putting a lot of dominance on this lane, forcing the Irio to just lose the lane. And yeah, level 13 is very far for you to be putting a hero like Valla to win the lane. But as you can see, like, just adapting to how to trade with Valla is all you need versus what hero you play and how he plays, and just adapting to that, and you can pretty much win versus him. It's really understanding when you can go aggressive and when to kite is the main thing. But when you start feeling your damage bursts, Valla really becomes a very big threat. Now, I do have 10 stacks. Irio is gonna come here, but she cannot stop me. I can just start going very aggressive and slow her in front of her. Gonna go one time, gonna stun her. Does she has ultimate? I don't know, but I'm going with the chase here, not that deep, because we're gonna lose to the fort. But yeah, pretty much could have killed her. A medivac arriving here. I'm just gonna get the hell out of here, because that's a bit too many people for me to deal with. But yeah, pretty much I've set the dominant tone of this lane finally. Of course, I need to keep in mind of ganks. Valla loses to ganks very easily. So I need to be keeping in mind the map, but Braxis is generally one of the maps where it's a bit safer to not get ganked, because the 4-man is generally pretty engaged. This guy's gonna go to me very hard there. Now, I'm in a very bad spot here at the moment, because I don't have 10 stacks. She's doing a lot of damage. I think I just need to back here. I'm actually gonna play Koki, huh? Alright, let's see. I'm playing Koki on like 20%. I don't have the healing yet, that's the main problem. Oops. I think I can bait it. Whoops. I felt like he was going on God there, but... Okay. That was a bad stun there. I thought that he might keep going. Oh, the Mephisto ulted though. Oh, it stopped casting. I actually remember that I died here, because Mephisto ult surprised me. He casted it a second time, if I remember correctly. Irio is doing some damage. I don't have the 10 stacks yet. I'm gonna overextend here on the Mephisto ult. I'm gonna try stun, but yeah. That was just a bit of unlucky, man. A bit unlucky. Yeah. That was mainly my mistake. Like, I'm just releasing some of my frustrations there, but it was mainly my mistake because the Mephisto ulti hit me when I didn't want it to hit me. I'm pretty sure he wasn't really watching for me. But yeah. I'm gonna call out on my team that Zero is behind, and this is a point of the match where I think I started team fighting with Valla, because when you don't have a fort with Valla, you're very susceptible to ganks, and you don't want that. So at this point, around like level 13 plus, you start team fighting, and we're gonna see what we're gonna be able to do here. We're gonna start doing some free damage on Diablo there. They're gonna take the wave. Simon's there on the top. I feel like Udan is gonna ulti there. I'm trying to put some pressure on my Fisto going in. I missed my ulti, which kinda sucks. I'm trying to get the 10 stacks here, 7, so I can start getting some healing. Oh, they're getting a bit low there, but we're gonna get feared finally. They're getting very nicely health sustain. I see Irio taking a lot of damage. Gonna proc that ulti on 1 HP, like 1 HP left. Gonna hit the Q, but Morales' heal is going to be too much. And yeah, they're going to be getting the 16 a lot sooner than us, and I need to keep my distance here, because if Diablo charges me, I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Grenades being tossed there, and maybe we can go a bit aggressive because they used some ultimates there. I'm trying to get stacks. Oh, Irio doesn't have ult, she's gonna get executed. I'm trying to keep my distance, get some kills up, and then I'm gonna return the pressure here with my second vault. Bam, I'm trying to put some pressure on the Mephisto. He's trying to survive, but not gonna be Tranda stun. And we're actually going to be turning up the match in our favor here. Now with the Manticore, I'm going to be doing some very good anti-tank damage as well. So Valla is actually now becoming a very good team fight with the double support player. Team fight hero with the double support, and if you just keep the range and dive in when you want, when you can actually insert a lot of damage. Now, this could be a bit of a greedy boss, but we keep in mind that Mephisto is a 15-second timer, and generally Valla is a pretty good racer for the boss. Johanna is doing some very nice zoning out. Diablo coming in here, but I'm gonna stun him. He's gonna get pushed by someone there. I think the Stukov, and we're gonna be able to secure the boss. Mephisto coming in there. Diablo's Breath is gonna be doing damage, but I'm going to be tanking it. 1 kill. Johanna swung the others. I see Morales as an easy kill, but the Medivac is gonna fall down. Morales is gonna fall down. And yeah, we're just going to be taking another fight for us here. Getting back into the game slowly but surely. Oh, I'm going full dived in there. I almost died. Gonna send the stun, but I'm extremely low on mana. Irio is gonna fall down. Now I'm just doing some auto attack damage Manticore on the Diablo. I'm actually going very cocky here, and I remember I died here because Diablo just outplayed me. Gonna stun me. Gonna throw me again and another stun, and bam. That's how you get punished for overextending. Yeah, I should have not went that deep into a Diablo. I could have probably, yeah, he went for the Q talent there, which deals a lot of burst. I could have probably killed him 1v1, but with the Mephisto helping him, it was just a bit too much. Basically, moral of the story, don't dive in like that on the chase. Alright, so now coming up to level 20, there's 2 talents to keep in mind. One is Rancor, the other is Fireflight Quiver. Both of them are very good. Oh, our team is gonna get engaged here on the Mercenary camp. Stukov is gonna push the Diablo. He's gonna dive in back into the objective. Stukov extremely low. He's sending some heals, but the Diablo's Breath is going to be just too much. Gain heal by the Trande, but the Mephisto ultimate almost gonna execute that Stukov. Yep, he is dead. No one going on the objective there. The objective is almost gonna fall down. Oh, Irio going with the ultimate though. Johanna stay there. Oh, we're actually gonna get it. I'm diving in on the Morales there. I'm gonna finish her off. Now the Mephisto doing a lot of damage, but yeah, with the Gul'dan my sustain is not going to be enough. And yeah, oh, my team is actually getting back, but Mephisto is kiting those 2 people with his shields, and is going to be like a 2v1 situation. So if Tyrande manages to get some heals up, we're going to be on the top. We have the low 1 level advantage, so things are looking actually pretty good. My team should definitely send 1 on the top. Even if it's Mephisto, so he still needs to put some pressure there so they don't lose the objective. Maybe he just If I was him, I would actually potentially snipe the bottom, try to cap the bottom, because I eventually knew that their team was gonna go on the top. So if I was Mephisto, I might have stayed on the bottom, but he's clearly gonna be just depushing. Maybe they're gonna go with a Medivac or win on the objective, but in the meantime, we really need to go get 20. Now, as far as the level 20, I think both choices for Valla could be very good. With the extra attack speed of the Rancor, you can get a lot of health sustain, but I don't... The main reason... I remember I went Firefighter. The main reason I wanted the extra range is I really want to keep that extra distance from Gul'dan. I want to be extra distant from his ultimate and his Qs, so this way I take a lot less damage and potentially a lot less threat when it comes to me being caught in a bad spot. Now, I did cap this to the maximum, but maybe I should have followed my team a bit earlier on. This is a Tran the Starfall, by the way, very interesting choice. Everyone from my team is getting extremely low. I don't have any stacks. Mephisto's gonna ulti. I'm just gonna start doing damage on the front laners there so I can get the Manticore procs. Ireo going extremely low there. I'm all with the stun there. She's gonna die from the Manticore. Now I'm gonna change my focus to Diabo. He's taking very nice damage. Gonna dead dealer in. Went for the Fireflight now. With the extra range, I can just start putting the pressure on Gul'dan. Gonna send everything. Gonna have another vault available. And I'm just gonna execute Gul'dan the spot. Morales here is gonna be the next target. I see Mephisto running for his life, but I think I can finish out the Morales. Yeah, with the extra range, she's going to be no match from escaping me. And with the level 20, we actually should maybe go to the bottom there. Yeah, we're taking the towers, but we should definitely go with the Zerg wave. Mephisto is like one man standing versus 5. It's gonna be very hard for him. He probably needs to play it safe and wait for the respawn timers, because things are going to be looking very bad for their team at the moment. Ireo Diabo coming in soon, so it's gonna be... Oh, Mephisto's trying to do some pokes, but I'm just gonna go very aggressive on him. I missed my ulti. I'm gonna be trying to keep distance. Johanna missed the ulti, so basically he baited ults, which is pretty nice, but I'm still going to be trying to stay on the side so I can do damage on whoever is trying to be on the side. A bit on Ireo, or is gonna get rooted. I'm just gonna finish her off. Now Mephisto, I'm just gonna dive very deep there. Try to finish him off. Come on, Manticore. Oh, the last hit, but he poured it into the fountain there. I'm gonna stun him, but it's not gonna matter because this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be game. Oh. Hope you enjoyed the 1v1 Valla matchup, guys. It was actually very challenging, but I think at the end I won it. Despite that I died 2 times, I think I did manage to be dominant on the lane. You just, as I said, need to adapt to the situation and to the player and figure out how to really punish him with your kit to his playstyle. So that's going to be everything from me from today, guys. Overmind Valla, thanks for watching, and until next time, stay righteous.